and welcome to the workshop vlog episode 21. Today we're going to talk about upcoming projects and what's happening with the channel. So this week I haven't got any shout out segments. That's for a few reasons. One, I've been extremely busy editing things and haven't had time to compile a shout out segment for this week, and also lots of people are also busy with other things. In other news, with Woodturner's Blend, I am currently filming that video as we speak. That should be out in about 2 or 3 weeks time, just because I really want to make it the best I can so that you guys really understand how Woodturner's Blend works. As you can probably hear, it's extremely wet outside. It's quite dark in here, so that's why the lighting's not usually as good in here in the winter. So as you can see, I am wearing my Designer Make polo shirt. However, this one does have a small rip in the corner, as I managed to catch it on the corner of my vise. So I'm going to be ordering another black one. I think it'd be quite nice to have a black one because it's quite smart, and I'm also going to be ordering a black Designer Make hoodie because the winter's coming and obviously you don't want to get freezing cold in here. As well as some of the other things on the channel, I really would like to reach 300 subscribers by the middle of October. If we can reach that goal, I will do a giveaway, and I'll probably give away something like a tiny bowl, some stickers, and maybe a couple of other things. So I'll probably give away something like this. So this is a small sapele bowl. It'll be turned a little bit bigger than this. It might be about 1.5 times, maybe 2 times the size. And as I said, I'll give away some stickers and some other things with it. With the Instagram live streams, I've done 2 which I've uploaded to Instagram TV now. One was the Walnut Bowl. This was the Walnut Bowl I turned. I'm really happy with how it came out, and I think it looks really nice. It's got a lovely finish on it, and it was finished with Woodturner's Blend. So, as I said, I've done a couple of Instagram live streams now, and on the other Instagram live, I turned a candle holder. I think that turned out really nice. I'll put a picture to the side of me of how that turned out. That was turned from a piece of sapele like this, with a bit of a cherry faceplate section glued to it. I've got about 5 more of these blanks, so I'm going to turn a couple into some tiny bowls and some into some more candle holders. Next week on the Instagram Live, I did sort of a poll whilst I was doing the Instagram Live about what you guys wanted to see me do out of leatherwork, veneering, woodworking or wood turning. And I think all bar one wanted to see leatherworking, so I'm going to be making a leather knife holster for the Matt Estley marking knife, which I'm really happy as I managed to get my hands on one. So if you want to see that, as I said, have a look at the Instagram live stream, which will be at 2:30 PM British Standard Time on Saturday. So with Woodturner's Blend and that video, I might as well suggest it. If you want to have a look at Woodturner's Blend, have a look on my Instagram page at Woodturner's Blend. There's a link in there to the Etsy site if you're interested in purchasing some. If you have any questions about it though, you can send me an email at woodturnersblend@gmail.com. I'm going to be doing lots of leatherworking in the coming weeks. As the winter's coming and it's getting darker and colder, I won't be able to do it outside, so I'll probably do it inside, and I'll just do it on a table or something to prove that you don't need a workshop and you can still accomplish things in a small space. I'll be making things like a leather wallet, some leather bookmarks, a leather marking knife holster, some other leather things like a leather strop and maybe a leather bag, or I don't know, lots and lots of leather things. I do apologise about all the road noise and stuff. I can't do much about it. It's pouring of rain outside at the moment. So the workshop move is progressing, and as soon as I know a definite date of when I'll be moving into that workshop, I'll let you know. But we've just got to hope everything goes through with the house move and everything goes properly, and then I'll be in my nice workshop. It's a bit bigger than the original workshop I was planning on getting, which of course for me is awesome, but I'm not going to share any details until I'm 100% sure that I will be getting it. So the bird table video that I'm being editing at the moment is about 2 hours long of raw footage, and I'm trying to get that to about a 20-minute episode. It will be a lot longer as there is just so much content in there, and I really want to get a really nice video out of that. I actually filmed that about 3 months ago, maybe 2 months ago, but I've had so many other videos on the go, and this is my biggest video to date in terms of the raw footage length. So I'm working on editing that, and hopefully that will be out this Thursday. If not, it'll be out next week. As you might have seen, I didn't actually upload a project video this week as I was taking that time off to edit the videos and do things like that, as well as focus on some of the promotional side of Designer Make and Woodturner's Blend. If you haven't seen, Sean Evely did a video of my Woodturner's Blend product on his workshop vlog. I'll link to that in the description down below. I'm really thanking him for doing that because it's absolutely amazing that a bigger YouTuber wanted to have a look at it, and they said they would have a look at it, and I really appreciate him for doing that. So if you're interested in having a look at that, check the description down below. So with Halloween round the corner at the moment, I'm going to be trying to wood turn a pumpkin and doing the carved sort of face into it. I think this will be a real challenge, but I think it'd be great to do. I'll be using a drill bit and a coping saw to actually carve out the face of the pumpkin, and obviously I'll be using my lathe to turn it. Haven't decided what wood I'm going to be turning it from yet, but I'm thinking something like a nice blank of cherry, or maybe, I don't know, we might go a beach or something. I've got quite a lot of bowl blanks here. I'm not going to do it out of something like ash, because I think that's too light for a pumpkin and it wouldn't really fit with the theme I'm going for. So as I said, I won't be using ash, but instead I will use something like a nice beach blank. I have some bowl blanks like this, and I could glue maybe 2 of these, maybe 3 of these together. I'm aiming for a pumpkin that will be about 150mm to 200mm in diameter, and obviously it'll be sort of spherical in its shape with the carved face. And I think that's going to be a really great project, and of course I'll do some lighting stuff on the inside so it lights up, and I'll be doing a really interesting thumbnail for that, which I'll have my friend help me do, and I think it'll turn out really awesome. I've got these spindle blanks of maple, and they're quite thin. I think they're about 25 by 25mm in their width, and in the cross section I think it's about 25mm squared. And I'm not quite sure how long they are, but they're too long at the moment to fit on my lathe. But I think it'd be really cool to try and turn some drumsticks. It might be a bit weird because I don't actually play the drums, but I just think it'd be quite a challenging project trying to get that sort of curved head part on the top of the drumstick, and I think it'd be a really fun project to have a go at. I do know a few people who play the drums, so at the end of the video I'll be able to put in a video of them testing them. Hopefully they won't break, but I think I've got 2 or 3 of these blanks, and I've got enough to make a pair of drumsticks. So if you're interested in seeing that, let me know. I might also try and make some other musical based instrument things in the next couple of months. At some stage, maybe in a year or 2, I would love to make an electric guitar, but that's a project for the future because that requires a lot more skill at the moment. So as I said, I do have 2 of these maple blanks, so if you don't want to see me make drumsticks, suggest what else I could make from them. I think they're about 400mm in their length. I'll check that now. I can't find my proper tape measure at the moment, so I've got this tiny 1m tape measure, so I'll just use that to give you a rough idea of how long they are. I vastly underestimated the length of these. They're actually 602mm in their length, so that should give me a really nice drumstick. I think drumsticks are about 35, maybe 30 centimetres in their length. I'm not entirely sure, I'll have to do some research before I actually make them. Yeah, I think about 35, something like that, maybe 40 centimetres long, and the max capacity between the centres is 440mm, so I'll just be able to get 2 nice pairs of drumsticks out of that. I'm going to be attempting to do the Matt Esley dovetailed box project in a couple of months' time, so I think that'd be a really challenging project. I've never cut dovetails before, but I'm getting some chisels this weekend, and I have a dovetail marker and things like that, so I'm really excited to give that a go. I've got a nice piece of maple that's 10mm in its thickness, and I think that'd be a great wood to use, and then I'm probably going to get maybe like a walnut thin as well, or a sapele thin. I think using a sapele thin with a nice maple thin would look really great. This is the maple thin I was on about, and I'm going to incorporate this with a sapele thin to make the box out of. I think this would look really great as it's got this lovely figure to it, so with a piece of sapele I think this would look really nice as a box. In a week or 2's time I'm going to be turning this Zebrano bowl blank, and I'll be making a video out of this. It'll probably be something like a 5-minute video showing you how to quickly turn a small or tiny bowl. I really think this Zebrano bowl blank is really nice. I picked this particular Zebrano bowl blank out because I really love the straight grain of this one. I think it looks really nice, and I think it would turn out great on a bowl. As you can see there, it's got absolutely beautiful figure to it, and I think this will make an absolutely stunning bowl. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this workshop vlog. That's about it for today. If you have any questions, queries or concerns, pop them down in the comment section and I'll take a look. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this workshop vlog.